Get you.
So much for supporting Senate Bill 2895.
And I'm not ashamed about it.
Sir, Jason po from Texas.
Yeah, nice to see you.
Thank you. The Series Adventure.
Hunter.
Yes.
I'm also hunter.
Oh, yeah.
Kagagaling ko lang from Africa.
Ah, talaga? We hunt pigs and deer sa Texas.
Kasi dito bawal.
I know.
Hindi, wala na. Ubus na kasi.
Anong caliber gamit mo, sir?
300 Win Mag.
Oh, lakas.
Kasi distance eh.
Yeah, I know. Lakas na.
May bago ako nakuha. 300 PRC. Parating pa si Martin din ang papasok.
Si Martin.
From a small company in Utah called Fierce Rifles. Yeah, dito na.
Yeah. Ito na lang, sir. May...
You guys also, I'll follow you guys now. Because of today. Saan ba? So walang seats.
Yeah. Looking for a place to take pictures with Senator Zubiri.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Nandito po tayo with Senator
Zubiri. We're waiting. I'm praying with faith
I
and
know,
prayer
yeah.
na sana may lusot today. Kasi kung hindi malusot today.
Para-relax kayo.
Bro.
MSC
Where's the list?
Gitna na lang kayo, sir.
Ano na? Teachers, alam naman nila yan. Yeah. Oh, Crippen. Who's watching this? I watch all the time. I follow you, so I will follow the others today.
Thank you.
Filipino Alliance of Adventures. Galing.
Yes, sir. He's the one based in Houston, Texas.
I just came from. I was in Oxnard, in Texas. Recently, I shot Oda on.
Okay.
Itong kailan ba ako nag-Texas? January, February.
Wow,
February.
malamig pa yun ah.
Lamig. Pero it's Texas.
Yeah, alam.
Hindi na ganun kalamig. Pero
Yeah,
sa
I
gabi,
know.
sobrang lamig.
Yeah.
Sobrang lamig. I wanted to test nga that 300 PRC.
Do you bring it here pagka ano?
Papunta.
Oh,
Kasi
okay.
matagal ang
Process.
considering
Okay.
is Usually a year and a half.
Uh-huh.
I'm only admitting to you guys. This is the first time I admitted I'm a trophy. Kasi baka tirahin ako ng mga... hindi naman ako ganun ka-woke. Hindi naman ako woke. So, I'm not, that's why if you notice my post in my page itself, naglalagay talaga ako ng training ako, mga repetitive drills, ginagawa nyo. So, I told, one time my staff told me, these guys told me na, baka mabasket, sir. Hindi, okay lang. I want them to know that I'm a responsible gun owner. So I always put there, be a responsible gun owner at all times. So it's very important. The law is there. The law allows us. We're very lucky to have quite a liberal gun structure in the Philippines. Kasi galing ako ng South Africa, apparently, medyo stricto dun sa kanila. You have to buy an existing license. You don't issue a license. So you have to look for someone who's an existing license, and you have to buy it from them. Pag bili mo dun sa kanila, then you can transfer the license to your name. Tapos limited pa yan. That's only for one gun. Unlike us here, of course, through our efforts na we really wanted to liberalize gun ownership. Even now, with this new law, it is even more liberal in terms of gun ownership.
That's true.
And it's because we believe that we have the right to protect ourselves. I totally believe that we have the right to protect our families, our communities from illegal activities and of course undesirable individuals. Alam mo, unfortunately, it's not in the Constitution. Kasi sa US, it's a Second Amendment. So, with us here, it's a privilege. And because of that, sinasabi ko to sa PNP palagi. PNP din yata yung mga. Sabi ko sa PNP palagi. Ako, sabi ko na, because of that, and the difficulty of applying for certain permits, yung mga tao, hindi nila ginagamit. Ito, katotohanan to, ito ay solid numbers. Hindi nila ginagamit ang mga baril nila sa mga illegal activities. As a matter of fact, last hearing namin, only 1% of those crimes being committed were by legal firearms owners. 1% in most states, mga road rage or things like that, domestic dispute, mga ganun. Lahat ng mga nakikita natin, kidnapping, what you call this, syndicates and drug-related violent incidences are all done with illegal firearms. So it makes no sense na pahirapan tayo mga legal at mga responsible owners from being able to own firearms and protecting ourselves. That's why sabi ko nga, yung sa gun ban nga, I was one with many of you that pushed that the gun ban should be shortened.
Yes.
Kasi ang haba ng gun ban. I think it was used to be 2 months before the election, 3 months before the elections, and then 3 months after, tapos na yung election.
Yes.
You are unarmed, if you are a clerk of court, you are a media practitioner, you are a bank manager na may dala kang pera, you have no way of protecting yourself. So, ako, I'm really 100% in support of liberalizing gun ownership and protecting the responsible gun owners. Sabi ko nga, dapat gumawa kayo ng party list eh. Talaga, ito si Kripek, pwede ito magputos. Maraming fans yan, no? Dapat gumawa kayo ng party list. Yeah. I'll support it. Sa bukid nun, I'll give you several pounds para manalo din yung party list nyo doon. Kasi kailangan natin ng voice. Here in the Senate, there's a few of us. Of course, there's myself, kasama natin si Mark Villar, is pro-gun, si Bato de la Rosa, pro-gun, Senator Joel is also pro-gun, mahilig din siya sa baril, si Robin Padilla, pro-gun, si Senator JV, maraming pro-guns dito sa Senado. So, kaagad-agad, nung tinakal namin itong mga batas na to, nung panukala na to, nakalusot kaagad sa amin. We didn't really have hard time. Of course, Senator Risa just asked a few clarificatory questions, and Senator Coco Pimentel being part of the minority.
We were surprised also.
Well, part
Everybody
of the minority.
supported it.
Yeah, but they eventually supported it.
Yeah.
There was no negative vote. And
It was
also
perfect.
supporting an industry that we have here.
Yes.
It was a
Creating
perfect
jobs.
vote.
Perfect vote, yeah. No
negative
opposition.
vote.
No opposition.
All affirmative
21-0.
votes, of those present, means everybody voted in favor. Kaya maganda to para sa gun industry and of course for the aficionados. And I'm happy to be with you guys. I'm really happy to join you guys today and seeing so many of you popular and famous guys sa vlogs supporting this. So, yun nga, sana meron nga kaming sulat kay Attorney George na sana iklian na niya yung gun ban kasi up to now meron pang gun ban. So I think it's supposed to wind down. He made it shorter naman. He declared it shorter by 1 month, I think, or 1 month na lang. So we're just waiting. Tat na kami pumunta sa range.
So are we.
Aside from that, Senator, yung economic aspect, di ba? Kasi marami nawawala ng trabaho during gun ban. Dito,
Actually,
no?
I'm also the author of the SRDP law, Self-Reliance Defense Posture Act. So, which encourages industries, no, para dito na lang nila gawin yung mga baril, yung mga armas, yung mga components, sights, telescopes, whatever accessories needed for the military, the Coast Guard, the PNP, dito na gawin at priority ng gobyernong bilhin yan. So, I'm foreseeing a very high rise ng firearms industry development dito sa ating bansa. Even our own guns, we can produce our own guns. Galing ako ng Turkey 2 months ago to see their firearms industry. Grabe. Yung mga Turkish shotguns, machine guns, submachine guns, pistols. I've already gone European standards, ang gaganda na. Yung kanilang CNC machines, yung mga factories nila napakalinis. Leaps and bounds. It's because the government supported. Sumuporta yung gobyerno sa kanila na maging liberal sa gun manufacturing and selling to their military. Tapos EU compliant pa. So makabili pa ang mga EU governments makabili sa Turkey. And nakakainggit talaga, nakakainggit. Kaya I'm hoping that more companies like that will be stepping up, like Armscore, of course, Armscore, other companies here, even Metrillo, which is a small UDMC. They can take you from Turkey and talagang come up with mass production of these guns for military police use for our country, for our countrymen. But we really need the support of government. Kaya ito, tapos na natin yung SRDP, nandiyan na yung framework, and then we actually are waiting na lang the signature of the President for the SPEDESA law. Yun yung Special Economic Zone, no? Special Defense Economic Zone. Kung saan, they can already build defense equipment material dun sa Bataan. Kasi walang na magpatayo ng artillery or explosive material. Ayaw nila. Natatakot. Ayaw ng PEZA. Natatakot yung mga locators. So we had to create this PEDESA, which is a special economic zone sa Limay Bataan.
May government arsenal.
Gusto yung government arsenal. Magiging ano siya. It will be a big help. There will be also a series of mga financial and fiscal incentives. Of course, they'll be protected at a government facility, fully secured kasi alam mo naman yung intelligence community din, yung meron tayong mga kaibigan na baka mag-espiya sa atin, so it has to be secured facility. So, and hopefully because of that, we'll have not only guns, but we'll also have that fast patrol crafts, armored vehicles, rockets, drones. Right now, yung labanan, drones. Ito naman
we learned a lot from
Ukraine and Russia. They're all fighting drones now. Not even aircraft, they don't even send the jets out anymore. Kasi mamamatay yung tao. Mahal. One jet aircraft can build 1,000 drones. So, yan ang drone warfare na siya. But at least going back to firearms, I'm happy you guys are there. You have a champion in me in the Senate.
Yeah.
I have 4 years, unfortunately.
Yeah.
2008. But while I'm here, we'll champion the cause of course, responsible ownership of firearms, of outdoor firing activities, yung being an outdoorsman myself, no, eventually we will promote that culture like the United States.
Yes.
They have a very good outdoors culture.
Hunting is actually a form of preservation.
Yes, I'm a big believer in that. Marami akong ka-debate. Ang sabi ko sa kanila, unang-una, kumakain ka ba ng fried chicken?
Yeah.
Kumakain ka ba ng steak? Yes.
Yeah.
Kumakain ka ba ng lamb chop? Yes. Then you cannot really complain.
Yeah.
Pangalawa, sabi ko, the only people who can complain, I tell them as a joke, are the vegans.
Yeah.
The vegans ang hindi kumakain. Then may karapatan sila mag-complain. The second, of course, in conservation, the amount of taxes that you pay in a tag. Bibili ka
Yes.
ng tag for deer, for mountain goat, for baboy damo, for pigs in the States or other countries. Dito kasi bawal. But in other countries, the amount of money we pay for the tag or the permission to hunt these animals, about 30 to 40% goes back to government.
Yes.
And it is used for the anti-poaching activities. Kasi kung, in other words, there's, for example, there are protected animals that they allow to be hunted. Let's say they'll give for example, one country like Botswana, you want to hunt a leopard cat, they only give 50 tags. The government gives 50 tags. But the 50 tags that are given are enough to pay for the year-long conservation program for the thousands of leopards that are left behind. So it's the same that goes for deer. The white-tailed deer, yung elk, yung mule deer, lahat ng taxes na binibili mo sa government tags, it goes back to the payment of the rangers, yung mga protection of the parks and wildlife. Maganda doon kasi may season sila eh. Dito kasi unfortunately, hindi pa tayo ganun ka-mature. Minsan, hindi sila masyadong compliant sa season.
Disciplinado.
Alam mo naman, minsan, pasaway. Pasaway. So, yan ang mahirap. But eventually, one day, maybe we can open up particular areas for hunting.
Designated.
Designated as long as as long as regulated by government, protected, and of course, positively implemented by the people themselves.
Yes.
Kasi
Maganda.
mahirap na. For example, yung brown deer natin, napakakonti na lang naiwan. The reason why that we have a total ban on brown deer is because yung how do you say, yung migration ng tao into the protected areas napakarami na.
Okay.
You have to remember that, for example, Botswana has a land area as big as the Philippines, almost, or Mindanao and Luzon combined. But their population is only 2 million.
Mababa.
Tayo, almost 120 million, napakalit ng lugar natin. Papasok mo tayo sa mga gubat, naubos yung So, hindi talaga tayo. That's why here, mahirap mag-hunting. That's why, for people like me who like to hunt, we go abroad.
You know to go out.
To be able to do this. We don't shoot any animals here. We protect whatever is left behind. Until we reach a certain level of maturity. Ganyan nangyari sa bald eagle.
Oh,
Sa
yeah.
bald eagle noon, takot sila pag may bald eagle, binabaril nila yung pesticide, namamatay yung bald eagle. Ginawa nilang national symbol yung bald eagle. It's the national symbol of the US. Kaya talagang pinotektahan nila. Ngayon, napakarami ng bald eagle in the United States. Same what we did with the Philippine eagle. It's our flagship protected animal. It's the flagship animal of the Philippines. And therefore, dapat ingrained yan. Pag nakikita mo ng Philippine eagle, protektahan natin yan. Walang dapat bumaril dyan. But unfortunately, namamatay pa rin. We still have mga air gun hunters who
Yeah.
shoot them. Pasaway nga eh. So, unfortunately for me, I'm an outdoorsman and I love outdoor activities like hunting and fishing, but we cannot do it yet in the Philippines at this point in time. Maybe we can have a reservation area, certain big islands na gano'n, na regulated talaga, yung baka pwede.
Baboy daw mo, sir, kasi mabilis dumami yung mga yun eh.
Problema lang, actually, decimate yung baboy naman natin dahil sa ASF. Maraming namatay sa Bukidnon dahil sa ASF. Nakikita mo sa trail na namamatay. But, yeah, so, again, you have a champion in me and I'm happy to meet you guys.
Yeah, we are too. Nako.
Picture na kayo!
Oh, picture.
Post ko mamaya.
Yeah. Nako, sir. Nako, thank you for your support. Thank you for... Alright.
Post ko mamaya sa page ko.
Sige.